Namaste, welcome back, family. Thank you for support my channel. Sorry for all this time. Sometimes the life, sometimes most of the time, the life move you and the focus is in another things, but we always have the intention to keep growing, to keep sharing this, the light, the love with our yoga techniques. So let's start with our practice today. Today practice, we're gonna make a really subtle and soft movements with intention to every time more go more inward and inward in our body information. So I call this a therapeutic practice. When you go to your massage time, if you sometimes take a massage, you know, people sometimes it depends how they want to they been going. It exists deep tissue. And sometimes you are a yogi practice, you practice a lot of yoga, but you go a massage and you notice a lot of knots, a lot of tightness really deep in your inner muscles. And I always say, oh my God, I have a lot of ruins, you know, like the ruins, the Maya ruins, and of these ruins in Peru and that places, because that ruins coming from the past, but it's still in the reality. It's still this excess of energy stuck in the earth. And we have these beautiful ruins and antique information, you know. And the same like our body, we have our ruins. The information, sometimes, most of the time, is stuck in our body when we repeat the same pattern, when we create too much the same position every day, the same way you're sleeping. If you're sleeping in the same position every day, the way you're standing up, the way you taking something heavy from the floor, you know, if you have an emotional repetition, if you create the same emotion in your body, your body is gonna create some symptoms, and you're gonna have excess of stress, or maybe hitting the in the upper back, or maybe more stress in our hips and our knees. And the idea of this practice is be awareness, not just in our yoga practice, not just in our mat. This is easy because we practice, we train in our attention here. But the real practice is outside. And every movement and every way we are standing up depends your routine, depends your reality. Observing, be aware. If you are working in computers, just notice your position. Try to create a space in your back, shoulders relaxed, create a space in your neck, and observing how many times you're hanging. What is the side you're hanging? Maybe you're hanging in the right side, maybe you're hanging more in the left side, maybe you hanging and you create a nice a curve in the back, and you create too much stress here, too much stress in your lower back, too much stress in the neck. To keep this position for hours. Just be awareness in your position, where you hanging your weight. If you are standing up and you do like this, I notice that in myself, having more tension in my right hip, in my left knee, and because I've been noticed all the time I'm hanging like this. So I recognize, create more tensions in this leg, and every time I do yoga, I just notice the stress in my leg, and I just try to be more awareness where I create, where I hang in my position, try to equal my gravity, my body weight, to try to don't lock in the knees. For example, another way is really common and it's funny because it's not a rule to be old and have lumbar problems. That's a bad information, a bad program. Is what you've been doing all your life, and when you're old, for sure it's like our car. If you don't maintain your car, if you always do the same, for sure at the time you're gonna have a situation, no? If you're all your life, you're being doing all the time like this, taking heavy things from the floor, and using just the lumbars and the lower back muscles, and you do this, and all the time here, you take something heavy, or when you wash your teeth, you are like this, you know, when you are in a computer, you are like this. So all that positions, by the time, is going to create excess of energy in a place, because you create tension in the same place, but you repeat, and now that information is stuck in our muscles, and that going in our inner muscles. The inner muscles are more connecting with our bones, and I say the muscles are connecting with our bones, are the muscles of our past, the way we are creating our lives. And the muscles are active, the muscles are using in this moment. That's the muscles you are in the present, the muscles we are working in the present, right? So if you do the same position when you're sleeping, if you always sleep in one side, you're going to notice more tension in the way you are resting the body. Or maybe your nose go weird because you're pressing your nose in the pillow, and by the time your nose is a little bit on a side, or maybe one side of the face is a little more teeny than the other side because you have gravity for hours in the same place. And maybe you feel tension in the neck, you feel tension in the shoulder. And in the same of our emotions. If you have emotion like anger or like sadness, depends the way the way you react. Maybe some people react with anger, some people react with sadness, and that creates some stress in your spine. Depends the level of the vibration. Can be in the lumbars, can be in the middle back, can be in our shoulders, can be in our knees. You know, that emotions reflects in our body, and our body creates symptoms. And now, if you repeat the same emotion every day, now it's gonna be stuck in your body. So that's the intention of our practice today. We're gonna start just from our upper body, and another video we're gonna connect it with our lower body, because our work is huge. If we go deep little by little with every muscle, with every joint, we can be hours here. So let's start from our neck and our upper body, shoulders, shoulder blades, arms, and a little bit of our lower back. Okay, just create that intention, recognize your inner information, and be awareness. That's the intention of our practice. Be awareness in every position and every movement and every emotion and every part of our mind, and be conscious. And as more conscious we can create of that, we are allowed to transform, because at the first we need to recognize. When we recognize what it is, now we have the tools to change, to make a new decision, and start walking in another way, in another perception, in another vision, in another path. Let's find a comfortable seat position. We can sit in a pillow, we can sit in a blanket, or even you can sit in a chair, and this is really welcome because we're going to focus in our upper body, in our neck. So let's take a comfortable seat. Move the pillow, the blanket under your pelvis floor and your hip bones, and move your tail, the pelvis floor, towards your navel, and grounding the weight in your hip bones. Creates a nice space in the back, nice space in your neck. Let's relax the shoulders back and down, and neutral the back, neutral the spine. Let's move your palms facing up with your fingers natural, bending without any tension, without any mudra, just natural bending of your hands, of your fingers. Close your eyes. Take a nice inhalation through your nose. Let's exhaling slowly out of your mouth. Release, grounding down heavy body. Again, inhale to the nose. The last through the mouth, let it go, release, grounding. Now just breathing through your nose. Creates a nice long inhalation through the nose. And a nice, slowly, little by little exhalation. Now let's ground the energy of our conscious in our body and move the attention to the place of your body occupies. Feel the ground. Feel your legs. Notice the legs touching the mat. Notice feet. Notice calves. Notice hamstrings, thighs. Feel your pelvis floor. Notice hips. Notice your spine and all your back. All the way up to the shoulders, shoulder blades, your neck. Take a swallow of saliva. Relax the roots of the tongue. Soften the lower belly, the belly, your chest. Notice your face, soften jaw. Soften tongue, notice teeth, notice lip, soften the lips, soften the cheeks, the eyes, the eyebrows, come back the attention to your breathing. And creates a nice long inhalation, nice long exhalation. Keep your breathing control with a space. And let's gentle open the eyes. Bien. We're gonna move our feet to the edge of the mat. Let's move our knees sideways. This movement, is welcome to do it in any moment you need it. If you feel you're getting tired to be sitting, this is a nice way to release lower back and hips and hip flexors. So we're gonna move our feet in this position or in any position you feels good. It feels good to stay here or keep the legs crossing or anyway. Bien. We're gonna rest in the hands in our knees and we're gonna move our chin down to the chest. Let's start recognizing our cervicals and we're gonna notice the movements in our cervicals. Inhale, you open the throat. Exhale, close. Inhale, we open the throat. Reach the chin to the ceiling. Exhaling, close, chin down. Let's notice the throat, the jaw. Lengthen the chin. Exhaling, notice neck, notice cervicals, feel. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. We're gonna go a little more deeper. We're gonna use the hands energy over our head. And now pressing down to create more space in our muscles, in our cervicals. Feel what part of the neck feels the tightness here, how it feels the position. Try to go deeper, a little bit more. as feels good. Inhale, open throat. Lengthen throat, reach the chin to the ceiling, baby arching in our upper back. Feel. Lengthen the throat. One more inhale. Bien, come back neutral. Good. Now we're going to move our neck sideways. We're going to move the chin over the shoulders. Rotate your eyes, looking all behind your spine. Inhale, center. Exhale, chin over the left shoulder. Twisting the eyes. And notice this way to move your cervicals. Notice the muscles. We are lengthening. Feel the side of the muscles, the side of the neck, sorry. Bien, we can feel the trapezius muscle. Good. We're going to come back neutral, and now we're going to move sideways. Now move the left ear down to the shoulder, inhalation center. And let's exhale and open the left side, resting heavy head to the right. Feel, inhale, exhale. And notice the neck. Notice your neck is part of our spine but has their own movements. Feel. Notice the muscles awakening. How it feels the muscles. Bien. Complete, right, open. We're gonna hold it here. With the left hand, create a little intention to open a little bit more. Let's move in our right hand back. Move the right shoulder back and down. A little lifting with the chin. Feel. Soften jaw, natural face. Feel your neck, the shoulder, where you have more tightness, what it is. Send the light, send the attention. Come back center. Let's move the arms to the sky. And let's take a switch. Move your left arm out, back, taking your head with the right. Open your neck. Lifting the chin. Exploring your neck. Feel this way to opening. Notice the muscles awakening in this position, exploring, sending your attention, send your intention. Bien. We're gonna come back center. Lengthen your back up, inhale. Let's move in our spine sideways. Open ribs, open your kidney, long arm. Inhalation, rise up. And let's exhale in, open, open. Open ribs, open your kidney, go as rich, as long as feels good. And come back. Inhale longer. And the exhalation, we're going to move the hands in our neck. We're going to use our fingers to try to connect in a little more inward. And let's awaken our inner circulation, the lymph, let's connecting with the bones. The muscle is connecting with the bones. And observe what part of the neck you are holding more tightness. It is the right side, it is the left side. So from the base of the crane, Start making circles and start exploring, and little by little go deeper, deeper in you, and send the light of your conscious to your fingers. Exploring your neck. With intention to unblocking the nuts, more or less, just squeeze them to activate the circulation, release the nuts, breathe it and feel it, exploring your neck. And notice the information of your inner muscles. Maybe it's your sleeping position. It starts moving downward from up into the trapezius, moving. Exploring, breathe it, keep your breathing with space. Bien. Massage the sides, the side muscles of your neck. Bien. Switch. Good. Come back neutral, shaking your hands. Release the hands. Let it go. Let it go. All right. We're gonna bend. We're gonna move our knees up. And let's move our knees sideways. 2 more times. Bien. Come back the position. Now, taking this position in your legs. Notice the heels in a line with the hips. You can move the heels forward as feels good sensation in hips and your knees. We're gonna move the hands on our knees. And we're gonna rotate our spine. Let's make spirals with our back, sprint circles with your head, and let's send intention to the upper back. In the inhalation, we arching way forward. You open chest, open shoulders, open throat, and the exhalation, we way back. And now you move the chin down to the chest, open your shoulders, shoulder blades, upper back. And let's complete the circle, inhalation, arching, exhaling, rounding. And notice your upper back. Inhale, exhale. Giving yourself the time to feel. Slowly movements to recognize every sensation. Now let's switch the direction. Inhale, arching, open. Exhale, way back. Bien. Let's complete one more. Inhale, take a nice open heart. And the exhalation, we're gonna hang in here. So, if you need more space, move the hips forward. And let's way back, open the shoulder blades, longer arms, heavy head, open the neck, and set intention to the shoulders, shoulder blades, upper spine, breathe it. Exhale in here, one more, stay inhale. And let's exhale in, come back to the neutral. Bien. We're gonna go a little more deeper in our shoulder blades. We're gonna use the right arm over the left arm in an eagle arms. So depends your shoulders. The first option is hands over the shoulders, right elbow over left. Second option, maybe you are allowed to find your right thumb with the left hand. Or maybe you're allowed to move to taking palm with palm. So we're gonna move. Let me do this. Notice my spine. So the inhalation, we move the elbows towards the front and to the sky and set intention to the shoulder blade. Nice open heart, nice open throat, stay inhale, reach your elbows. You want to touch the ceiling with your elbows. And the exhalation, we're rounding the spine, move your elbows forward, keep the space in the shoulders, and reach the elbows towards the ground and to the hips. Open neck, open shoulder blades, rounding back, and send the intention to the shoulder blade, to the right shoulder blade most. The inhalation, we're rolling vertebra by vertebra, we're rolling up. And the exhalation, forward fold. Inhale, rolling down. Exhale, forward down. Inhalation, one more, reach your elbows. Exhaling, forward down. Neutral, inhale, rolling, elbows align with the shoulders. We're gonna soften your right elbow. And with the left arm, let's press in your right arm, twisting the neck, looking over your right shoulder, and with your left arm, go as deep as feels good. Feel the shoulder, feel your shoulder blade, notice the muscle, notice the joint. Good. Come back. Relax your arms. Take a moment to feel. Breathe it and feel it. Good. Let's move to the sky. Rise up. Sideways, move the back. Switch. Bien. Now, if you feel tired, do this with your knees. And let's come back to the seat. And to the left side. Now, left elbow over the right arm. Find your place, shoulders, thumb, or palms. Elbows forward, creates a space. It's not about to tie your hips. All right. Inhalation, elbows forward, up, lifting. Bien, let's take one more inhalation. Exhaling, start moving your elbows to the front, to the ground, chin down. Open back, open upper back, open your neck. Intention in the shoulder blade. Good. Inhalation, rolling up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhalation, rolling up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, come up. Exhale down. Inhale, come up. Lift, lift. Exhaling. Bien, come back. Neutral back. Elbows align, parallels to the ground, align with the shoulders, soften your left elbow, and with the right arm, pressing your arm. Twisting the neck, looking over your left shoulder. Shoulder relax down. Pressing in, pressing with your arm, breathe it. Feel it. Bien. Come back. Relaxing your arms, take a moment to feel. And notice how the energy, the conscious, the light go deeper every time more. Bien. Let's move your arms up. Inhale. Sideways. Come back up. Switch. Inhale. Bien. We're gonna relax in the legs. Find any position or move your knees side to side. And let's take a nice comfortable seat. I have something here. Bien, we're gonna feel our arms and our hands. We're gonna lengthen our arm, taking your right fingers, and let's feel your wrist, the forearm. Breathe it. Breathe it, lengthen the wrist, lengthen the muscle. Feel. Bien, switch. Switch, taking your hand down and lengthen the other side of the wrist and notice the forearm. Breathe it. Feel it. Bien. We're gonna lengthen our fingers. We're gonna use the hand to lengthen every finger. And notice the baby joints. Notice your baby joints on every finger. Exploring, lengthen every joint. Every finger. Every joint or every finger. Okay, feel. Send conscious to your hand. Notice how it's beautiful machine is our body. And notice the magical of your hands. Our hands, we can say, not the monkeys are similar like our hands, even they feet they are like hands. That's good. Now lengthen the thumb, feel your thumb. But we can say that the hands separate us to the animal side. So with these hands, we can create. Notice the difference. We create fire. We create things. Bien, we're gonna massage the palm, feel the muscle connecting with the thumb. Sometimes we can carry tensions there, exploring, move the energy from up and towards the heart. So, massage from the fingers towards the arm and feel. If you feel some nuts, a little stress, a little pain in a place, try to be there with your massage, with your attention. Send your attention. Send your conscious. Send the light. Feel. We're gonna move in towards the ribs, massaging the ribs joint, feel. And we're gonna start moving up. And let's go deeper in our inner muscles, in our forearm. Notice here how it feels. If you recognize sometimes there's tightness inside. Notice your elbow joint, massage your elbow. Exploring with a little circle with your fingers, and with your tongue you can go deeper as feels good to awaken the inner circulation. Bien, let's start moving up and let's recognize our triceps and biceps. Exploring your muscles, go deeper, connecting with the inner muscles, with your past information. And just pure observation, just feel. And maybe some memories coming out. And you recognize where this energy comes from. Maybe it's just physical and you don't recognize nothing, and it's okay. Just keep the attention in your body. Bien, let's go to the shoulder joint. Exploring here, we have a gland here connecting next to the chest and into the shoulder. Take a little massaging to squeeze the gland. Exploring your joint, your muscle. Bien. We're gonna take in the shoulder with the tip of the fingers all the way down. And shake it out. All the way down and shake it out. One more. Subtle touch. And release. Release the fingers, release the hand, let it go. Okay. Now let's take the left hand. Taking your palm, taking the fingers, lengthen your arm, lengthen your fingers, feel the wrist. Breathe it. Feel the muscle is lengthening, is awakening here. Notice the wrist. Notice the fingers, the palm. Bien, switch. Open, feel. Breathe it. Bien. Soften your elbow, let's connecting with your fingers. And notice your pinky finger, feel the baby joint moving. Feel the ring. Bien. Notice the thumb. Lengthen your thumb. Make a space in your thumb. Massaging your palm. Exploring the thumb is connecting with the muscle is connecting with the thumb. And take a nice pressure there. From the up and down, massaging. Awaken the circulation, awaken the inner muscles. Breathe it. Bien. It starts moving up to the wrist, to the forearm, go deeper, feel, move in every space, go deeper. Notice the baby big muscle. Notice your bones. Move the energy, move the circulation, awaken. It starts finding your elbow, massaging the joint. Feel your elbow. Normally, if you feel more tightness in your right arm, maybe that's the arm you're using more. It is the one you're writing, you're working, you're cooking, you do everything. We create more tightness and tension in that muscles in our joint because that's the strong side, the strong arm. Start exploring your triceps, your biceps. This is really good for oxygenation. We create a space. We stimulate. A little bit deeper, every time more, depends you. Depends how deep you can go. Be there with the intention. Find your shoulder, massaging your shoulder, exploring your shoulder. Bien. Good. Let's move the hand from the shoulder all the way down. Shake it out. Subtle touch. Exhaling. Let it go. And release. Shaking both hands. Good. Inhale, rise up. Lengthen the back. Bien, we're gonna lengthen our arms side to side. Neutral lower back, sit in your pillow. Bien, now let's send energy and conscious to our fingers. You can close your eyes. Now send energy to the right hand. Send energy to the right pinky finger, the ring finger, the middle finger, the index and the thumb. Lengthen your 5 fingers. Long elbow, long shoulder, energy in your right arm. Keep the energy in the right arm. Now notice left. Left pinky, lengthen, left ring finger, left middle finger, left index and thumb. Lengthen your 10 fingers, send light, send energy. Elbows, shoulders, arms, muscles. Awaken the hand. Bien, soft, good. Let's bend in and spray your toes. Open and close. Bien, we're gonna move the fingers with the wrist. Rotate the wrist. And you find your fingers moving. Bien, switch. To the other side, move the fingers with the wrist. Good, now we're gonna move the elbows at the same time. Fingers and elbows. Fingers, wrists and elbows. Good, switch. Bien, switch direction of the elbows, of the hands and fingers. And now we're gonna rotate the shoulders, hands in our shoulders. Let's take a deep inhale, rotate backwards. Bien, feel the shoulder joint, lubricate. Unblocking the joint. Switch forward. Bien. Good. Release. Take a moment to feel your arms, your hands, the muscles awaken, your upper back, your neck. Bien. Take an inhalation, raise up. Let's move our spine sideways. Switch. Let's move in our lower back. Move the feet to the edge of the mat. Move your knees towards the right, and the left arm goes all the way back towards the back of your mat, and you twist as feels good in your lower back. Keep the arm parallel to the ground. Come back. Inhalation. Come back center. Hand down. Knees up. Open chest. Exhale. Knees left. Right arm all the way back. Reach. Inhalation. Come back. Knees up. Open. Exhaling. Twist to your right. Reach your arm. Come back, inhalation. Exhale into the left, one more. Reach your arm. Twist, twist, twist. Good. Come back to the center. Bien. We're going to take a nice lengthen legs. You can bend your knees. It does better for your spine. So you are here. We're going to create a little more space in our lumbars. It's more about the lower back, like the hamstring, but you're gonna feel your hamstring. Bend your knees as you need it, and make a flat back. No rounding, flat. So if you need more, bend more or less. Just notice the spine longer. Inhale, rise up. Exhalation, forward fold. Find your feet, your ankles. If you have your knees bent, you can bend in a little bit more and try to move your heart towards your toes. Breathe it. Open the lower back. Feel it. Relaxing neck. One more inhalation here. Exhaling, rolling up, vertebra by vertebra. Come back to the sky. Inhalation, lengthen up. Exhaling sideways. Switch. Good. Bien. Excellent. Thank you so much. Namaste, family. I hope you connecting to this space in you, to this information in your body. And remember, be awareness, be present in every movement and every space and every pattern you create. This is Barbara. My name is Barbara. Namaste. If you like, please give me your heart, give me your finger, sharing with your family, with your friends, and let's create more conscious and start from your body. Namaste.